it's something that is not quite, it's very elusive, and something that it's too bad that it's that way, but you just have to basically prove, your innocence at the trial, especially at this district court level.
Okay. Curtis, do you agree with that?
I think when you examine it in its entirety, it goes back to the whole discussion we've been having about law enforcement, and that we're supposed to have confidence and faith in them, that they're always doing the right thing. And if we have that confidence and faith in them, it sets up a conflict that when a man is arrested, he is presumed to be innocent in our country. The Constitution requires it. So you have a conflict right there. We have faith and a belief in our law enforcement, but yet our Constitution requires to disbelieve them, to say, I don't believe you. Prove this to me. So you enter the courtroom. That's right. I believe that. That I did not enjoy a presumption of innocence when I went to trial. I faced 3 juries, and I don't think I had that presumption at any of the trials. I think I understand it for that reason, that basic reason, that the first presumption is that they should have that faith in law enforcement, that they're comporting themselves professionally. I ain't mad at them. It's all right. But yeah, I don't think I had a presumption.
Okay. David?
I believe that some members of the jury are very gung-ho and they're doing their civic duty. Who is ever at the defense table is guilty in their opinion, and we just have to do our civic duty and convict them. I believe that. As far as I'm concerned, I used the word that I had a very dumb jury. Those are my words. I use those words.
All right, well, we need to have the microphone on. Okay, I'm going to introduce Nancy Vollerston now. And Nancy is the sister of Greg Wilhoit. And why don't you just tell the story of his case, Nancy, and also, of course, you can comment on how the experience is perceived by a relative of the person on trial.
My brother Greg, actually his wife Kathy was murdered on June 1st of 1985. Greg and Kathy had 2 little girls who were 4 months and 14 months old when Kathy was killed, and they had been separated for 3 weeks at the time. They'd had some problems, but they were working on them. But in the meantime, Kathy and the 2 girls had moved into an apartment in the very, very northern corner of Tulsa. And during those 3 weeks, Greg and Kathy actually were only apart